What's up, FPL gaffers? Welcome back to my channel. It is a Monday today, and I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. Just run you through how my team did. A bit frustrating again, but I think I will have more points at the end of this game week than the last game week. But of course, it is small steps to get up the rank. I'm not worried about the rank, as I said, just yet, but we are getting there, climbing the ranks slowly. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who have subscribed. If you do not want to miss any of the content that I'm giving you with FPL, please do not just hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you do not miss any videos that I upload for this FPL season. Now, let me take you through how my team did in this game week. So I started off with Martin Dubravka in goal. Absolutely buzzing for that choice I made to bench Robert Sanchez. Comes out with a 6-pointer, a clean sheet, and could have got a few more points for saves, but it looked like Sunderland did not attack as much for Martin Dubravka to get those points. Moving on to my defense, again another choice I made of playing Mickey van der Ven against a strong Man City side who actually looked disjointed in that game. Spurs have actually shown a lot of improvement in defense, look more like a team compared to what City are. City have a lot of new players and are still adjusting to the Pep Guardiola system. The next defender that I played in was Nico Williams and Mark Gay. What can I say? I expected it to be a 0-0 draw. Of course, it was a draw at the end, but a 1-1 did not help my team as much as both of them blanked and picked up 2 points each. Moving down to my midfield, my captain Salah has not played yet. We will get to know later on tonight as they play Newcastle away. Cole Palmer walking out at during the warm up just before the match. It was a precautionary not substitution, I would say. He had to play Estevão in instead of Cole Palmer as he walked out feeling a slight injury and not fully fit to play this game. Fortunately for me, I have Anderson who will get auto subbed in once the game week has ended. What can I say about Anderson? That felt like I was robbed more by the VAR because the Lenny Yoro goal, he had two hands on Calvin Bassey, which should have been uh, brought by the VAR to the referee's attention. Unfortunately, you win some, you lose some. And Anderson coming up with 4 points will be coming into the team, sorry, with 4 points, with 2 points for minutes played, and also getting those defensive contributions. Mostly the reason I have picked him in this team for. Then moving on to my other midfielder, I had Bruno Fernandes. What a game that was, actually. I watched the highlights. Manchester United started well. To those of you who own Cunha, slightly unfortunate to not come out with any returns. He had two good opportunities in the game where one he hit the post and the second was a brilliant reflexive save by Bernd Leno. Bruno Fernandes, again, yes, I was on Bruno Fernandes. He did get a penalty but blasted it over the crossbar just because the referee got under his skin. It looked like he was in his routine position, he was taking his routine position, sorry, to take the penalty, but the referee got into the way. And I think that got into his head and he blasted the penalty over the crossbar. Frustrating that was, he did come up with the defensive contribution points of making 12 CVITs combined. So comes up with 2 extra points. Did get the clean sheet wiped off because Emil Smith Rowe scored for Fulham. The clean sheet points would have been just one because he's a midfielder. But every point in FPL counts for an FPL manager. Then moving on to Kieran Dewsbury Hall, he is one of the luckiest man because he from what I saw gave away a penalty which was saved by Jordan Pickford. Those of you who own Pickford, well done, good choice. Makes a penalty save, keeps the clean sheet, and probably is on the full 3 points for bonus in FPL. In my attacking choices, very frustrating with Ollie Watkins. It doesn't look like Aston Villa are up to the mark as yet. He didn't make many chances, just had one shot, which was into the hands of who did they play? Of the Brentford keeper Keller. Um, Jared Bowen again. I did say anything that West Ham go through, that West Ham do, sorry, will be through Jared Bowen. But unfortunately, this time it was Lucas Paqueta, and he gets the goal, while Diouf, who is third on my bench, gets the assist. Very happy with Jean Pedro, picks up a 15-pointer, a goal, 2 assists, and bonus points for him. A dream for an FPL manager. Only wish I had captained him, but too late now. I'm happy with him being in the team. I might look to captain him next game week, but let's see how that goes. I say that, but I might pull out last minute and go for maybe Bruno Fernandes, who's playing Burnley as my captain. Moving on to my bench, as I said, Robert Sanchez. Unfortunate goal to concede. Paqueta shot from outside the 18-yard box. The Sanchez takes a step to the right, and the ball you could see swerves mid-air and goes the other side, touches Robert Sanchez's hands and enters the net. Anderson, like I said, would have picked up the clean sheet if not for the VAR. Does them come up with 4 points. Any little will help me at this point. So he will be coming into the team as an auto sub for Cole Palmer with 4 points. Potts got introduced in the second half against Chelsea. I think I have been a bit too harsh for saying he just makes up my 15th man squad, but when he's on the pitch, he has shown capabilities of being in the first 11 for West Ham in the upcoming matches. And finally, to finish the player ratings, it is Diouf who comes up with a three pointer. Very frustrating again, but of course he's on my bench. I would love to have played him if they did not lose as badly as they did against Sunderland. So this is all for today, guys. This was a quick review of how my team did. Salah is still left to play. My captain, I'm sure if he comes up with any sort of returns, I will be better off from what I was last game week. And I really hope that he goes and does exactly that, which will help me and my team make more points than last game week. If you've got up to here, guys, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and if you're really interested in the content, if it is helping you in any ways and your FPL teams, please hit that bell icon so you do not miss anything. I will be back with you tomorrow for another video, and peace.